And so please describe to me what the aesthetic look is exactly.
More like this guy here.
Yeah. So we'll go ahead and bring
Oh wow, you really have to come in here?
like this guy here.
Is this
No,
is this really happening? You met the other guy behind you, bro. Like I don't know what you're talking about.
I'm right into that bad boy.
You can stay right there, behind the camera, behind the camera. No, see now you got me jealous now.
That's okay.
That's not
no,
fair.
But you're more in the category like Luther Arnold. Okay?
My man. Yeah. Arnold Ferrigno. Huh?
Okay.
Aesthetic. That's great, partner. You two ever go out place everything in its proper place?
That does not make sense, but we usually do go. We head to Kroger's and we work.
Oh, yeah. I've got a lady waiting for me back home also. She has the most beautiful scrotum. Oh, God. And when she sings, she sounds just like a puppy dog. How do you nail a photo?
Just gotta get in the mode. You gotta talk with your eyes.
Talk with your eyes.
Talk with your eyes. You
Okay,
gotta
so
have the eyes
can you show me a little bit of something, like to this camera? I would love to know how to do this. I just want to know.
Well,
How do you do it? Teach me
smile,
something.
You can get the sexy eyes. Then you gotta get the smile. Smile going on some shoes, but.
Wait, hold up.
You got it.
I gotta
when it's
try
time,
this with you.
when it's
Hold
time
on.
to laugh,
I gotta try this
you gotta
with
think
you.
of something funny and start laughing.
Do it again. Do it again. How do you do it? Teach me.
Sexy eyes.
The sexy eye.
This is sexy eyes right here.
Smizing?
Smile.
So you're smizing.
Smile.
Okay.
And then you gotta get the.
No, I look like I need to take a poop or something.
Wish words were like little toy guns. No sting, no hurt, no one, just a bang, bang. Right?
Is that it?
Yeah, it's something like that. Just a bang,
Toy
bang,
guns.
rolling off your tongue.
Toy guns.
It's no smoke, no
Bang, bang.
bullets.
Water guns. All right.
Pascal, you are now rocking with that dude Pascal. We be going wild, Haitian in the building, so original. Got the haters catching feelings. Get your hands up to the ceiling and keep them held high. Cause St. Louis is ready. Forget about it, goodbye. Hold up, we just saying hi. Five somebody rise up. Weekdays, catch us live. Somebody, let's go.
Good morning, everybody, and welcome to the Pascal Show. Good morning, everybody. Oh, my Lord. It's going all over the place. Happy birthday to whoever its birthday is today. Hope you guys are all doing well out there. Having a little bit of some technical issues. Sorry, guys. I had to get things started a little bit later than usual today. But, hey, we're here. We out here. We're having a good old grand old time. I hope you guys are all doing well. Hope you guys are all fantastic and having a prosperous Tuesday. I apologize about yesterday. I woke up and I felt like absolute crap, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna take this as a day to. I'm gonna take today to just chill. You know what I mean? Just relax, sleep a little bit. It's been a long couple weeks, so I was just kind of like, you know, I need to just kind of chill. Tammy from the block. Good morning. Good morning to Agent. Good morning. Let's see. Oh, thank you. I have sexy eyes, apparently. No, I'm just kidding. Wow. Okay. Well, thank you so much for the sexy eyes. Sorry, I'm just kind of reading through all you guys' stuff. Mr. T, good morning. Z Jitterbug, good morning. Fitawari, good morning. Peace to you, fam, as well. Hopefully you guys are all having a good morning, a good Tuesday, a prosperous one. You know what I'm saying? We're going to jump into some news, but, you know, I just wanted to say, first off, I'm rolling solo dolo right now, which is totally fine with me. I mean, that's not a big deal. But the rest of the clan is not here today. T will be on with me a little bit later on today, which I'm looking forward to. And I'm sure all y'all miss his face and all that good stuff as well. But yeah, so he'll be on in a little while and all that. And there's a lot of things we're going to be checking out. There's a lot of things that I'm trying to catch up on that I missed out on yesterday because I didn't do a show at all yesterday. So there's a lot to discuss. There's a lot of breaking news that happened overnight that's going to be happening that we're going to be chopping it up about here very shortly. But yeah, babies, it's great to be back. It was a much needed day of just rest. It was a long weekend. It was my girlfriend's birthday this weekend. So it was her birthday weekend. So we did a lot of different things. It was a very active weekend. So that by the time Monday came around, man, I was tired, y'all. I was just tired. I'm just going to be straight funky on that. You know what I mean? If you feel me on that, most definitely crush that like button. Crush those likes. Let's get those likes up. I'd really, really appreciate that. We are going to be getting into some of this news here very shortly. But the other thing I wanted to talk about or tap upon is, holy crap, we blazed through 25,000 subscribers, y'all. We blazed through 25,000 subscribers. Do you understand how dope that is? And I couldn't have done it without you guys. You guys are all amazing. You know what I'm saying? I have to say that. I really appreciate every single one of y'all who have hit that little red button down below, hit that subscribe button, and became a part of the Pascal Show family. The family has just been doubling in size, is getting bigger and bigger every single day. And I can't say thank you enough to all of you that have decided to click on it. You know, we're in the 26,000 subscriber mark. No, just so you know. No. Crazy, no. Crazy. But thank you for saying congrats on the 25K. Yeah, we are almost halfway through 26,000. The new goal is to get to 50,000. And I feel like we can get there. I feel like we can really get there quickly. It's crazy. It's absolutely crazy. Yeah, man, Mr. Super, he said, remember sweating 10,000? Yeah, baby. I do remember that. And that was crazy. That was absolutely crazy. And now we are at this new place. And it's like I said, absolutely mind-blowing. Absolutely mind-blowing. And I can't say thank you enough to all y'all. Of course, I got to do those shameless plugs. Please, by all means, we got some new swag. By the way, brand new designs and prints readily available in our merch store, and the link is down below. If you haven't seen them, I've been posting some of the things on the community page and our Discord. Most definitely join our Discord if you can. That would really, really mean a lot. Yeah, there is. We got some. I've been working on some new clothing, some new prints and all that you can wear and kick. You know, go out and kick it in and wear with pride. You know what I mean? So yeah. If you haven't done it yet, please go. There's new masks designs for masks. I got to buy. My whole buy thing is now a t-shirt. It's a full design, t-shirt design. Go check that out. It's pretty dope on the merch page. So when you have time, go check it out. Please, if you don't mind, support the show. Buy some swag. You know what? The easiest thing you guys can do in supporting the show is just by telling people about this show. That's it. That's it. Plain and simple. Simple as that. You don't have to buy anything. You don't have to do anything like that. You don't shekel. You know, you don't have to throw out a few shekels or anything like that. You know what I'm saying? All you got to do is just tell people about this show, and I'd really, really appreciate it. You know what I'm saying? That would be incredible. But we got to jump into this story, y'all. Kellyanne Conway. Now, we're going into this first story because this is something that just is breaking right now. It's still very brand new. I don't know what's going on in regards to their relation, Kellyanne and Claudia Conway's relationship is very up and down, right? She has a 16-year-old daughter, and over the past couple weeks, we have been showing the turmoil and the tension that they have between each other. They just don't get along. You know what I'm saying? Like, for me, it's like trying to think about how you bring a person into the world and you guys despise each other. That's still something I'm trying to wrap my mind around. You know what I mean? Like, I just don't know how that's even possible. You know, bringing a child into the world and you don't even get along with your child. Now, I get teenage angst. I get having issues, right? You know, those little things. Kid wants to be free to do what he wants any old time, right? But I don't get the whole idea of you guys just despise each other so much that your daughter's posting videos of her talking ish on you or making fun of you or capturing you at your worst moments type thing. I just don't get it. Now, I understand. Abuse is abuse. Because I see some of you guys, you know, Tammy from the block, thank you. That is true. Claudia on TikTok claims her mom abuses her. That's very, very true. But one of the things that I find very interesting, I understand that piece. That's what I'm trying to say. I totally understand the idea of, hey, you got a parent that is abusing you, that's talking trash on you, that's just saying all kinds of crazy ish. What do? The only way that a 16-year-old girl with a gigantic platform on social media will do, they're going to post their ish all over social media in hopes that somebody's going to actually see it and realize she's not crying wolf, right? So I get that part. But this is a very interesting part of it that I don't understand. You see the title. Kellyanne Conway accused of posting topless photo of her 16-year-old daughter on Twitter. On the twits, babies. Does that make any sense? Please tell me, does that make any sense? A topless photo. Now, I haven't seen any of the photos, nor do I even want to see any of the photos. But real talk, Miss Kellyanne Conway, this lady right here, on top of abuse, she could be looking at some CP charges here. Her daughter is 16, which makes her what? A minor. That's all I'm going to let you know. Just so you know. Now, let's check out this article. Kellyanne Conway, ex-counselor to disgraced former President Trump, allegedly posted a topless picture of her daughter, Claudia, 16, like I said, minor, on Twitter on Monday. I guess the Variety, which is the article I'm reading from, reached for a comment. And a Twitter rep told Variety the company's team I guess they contacted Twitter. And they said a team is investigating the incident. Kellyanne Conway could not be reached for comment. According to screen captures posted by users on social media, Kellyanne Conway's account shared an image of her topless teenage daughter using Twitter's recently launched Fleets feature. So it was on their stories. It was on her Twitter's stories, which deletes posts after a 24-hour period, similar to Instagram and Snapchat stories. I'm sorry, I'm reading this I just saw this right before I went live, so I'm reading this and consuming it and processing it in my brain at the same damn time with you guys. The account deleted the account deleted the fleet, but not before Twitter users documented it. On TikTok, Claudia Conway on Monday posted videos confirming that the picture was authentic. Those have since been deleted from her TikTok account, but Twitter users reposted copies of the videos. In the videos, a visibly upset Claudia Conway speculated that her mother may have accidentally posted the image. I'm assuming my mom took a picture of it to use it against me one day, and then somebody hacked her or something, she said. Let me pull this up so you guys can see this. I'm literally at a loss for words. If you see it, report it. There it is, guys. That's the whole, well, there's more. Let's see. In one of the TikTok videos, Claudia Conway said that nobody would ever have any photo like that, ever. So Kellyanne you're going to effing jail. Very interesting. Now, we already know that the last week, because we did talk about this, this seems to be an ongoing snowball of a case between Claudia and Kellyanne Conway. But, you know, last week we showed videos and we saw it was in her perspective, in Claudia's perspective, checking out videos of her mom talking all kinds of crazy trash at her, calling her the R word, calling her all types of stuff. I mean, throwing things at her, etc. Showing proof that there's physical and verbal abuse going on that was all captured, and it was like turned into a compilation video that you can see on Twitter, and I'm sure it's on YouTube as well by now. So there it is, guys. Kellyanne Conway goes to her Twitter, accidentally posts a nude photo of her of her daughter, 16-year-old daughter, on her fleets, her Twitter's version of stories, right? What are your thoughts on this one? I'm trying to process it still. Like I said, I just saw this story right when we got started. And I was like, all right, let me jump on this one really quick. We got to talk about this. What are your thoughts on this? Do you think that Kellyanne Conway got hacked, or was she trying to do something? Maybe she had, this is my thought. Maybe she had a drunken night on, I'm assuming it was Sunday or Monday when she posted this, she posted it on Monday. So let me think. What if it was Sunday night? She's having her Sunday fun day. You know what I mean? Sunday fun day. She's drinking her white spritzers and she's having a great time, but she just freaking effing hates her daughter so much. She has a little too many white spritzers. Way too many, a little too many Bloody Marys. You know what I mean? Whatever she's into. And she just is like, I got this incriminating stuff. Let me just accidentally leak this out on Fleet. No one's going to see it. It's going to be so fast. Blah. F you. You know what I mean? F you, Claudia. Boom. Karma's a bitch. Right? Right? What do you think? What do you think? If she really did that herself, if she really posted that ish, let me show you this woman, the you know, wicked witch of the East, I think. Isn't the East the bad girl and the West is the good one? Is the good witch? I don't remember which one. But you know what I'm saying. Look at this woman. So she's had a few too many white spritzers. She's just feeling so good. She's so mad at Claudia for the video that she posted the previous week of a compilation video of her talking all kinds of crazy stuff, all kinds of ish at her own daughter, video and audio that's capturing her throwing stuff at her daughter, calling her all kinds of names, cursing at her, etc., proving that she is just a wicked woman. Do you really think in your heart of hearts that she did that? Or do you think that was a mistake or she was hacked? Well, I'm going to tell you. I'm going to say this. I honestly 110% think, without a shadow of a doubt, Kellyanne Conway did that ish. Sorry. There was no hacking. And, you know, maybe Claudia's hoping. She's got all her fingers crossed and her toes are crossed too. And she's hoping to the sweet baby Jesus that maybe her mother is not an evil human being. And that maybe her phone was actually hacked and somebody went and took that thing. Now, the other question I have here, though, for you guys, if her phone was hacked or if she did it herself, why would you have a photo of your topless daughter, 16-year-old daughter, on your phone readily available. Questions need to be made. Questions need to be answered. Doesn't make any sense to me. Now, because here it is. You got that readily available in your phone. It's in your phone. It's in your phone. It's right there. It's like, bang, dude, whoop, whoop. There it is. You know what I'm saying? What if your friends are going through it? You know, they want to take a photo and they're like, hey, can you take a photo of me really quick with your phone? Just do it really quick. Yeah, sure. Hey, take a look at the photo. Then all of a sudden you're swiping, you know, through them. And then all of a sudden, nudity. CP. You know what I'm saying? CP-ography. Right there. You have it readily available in your phone like that, so you put it into your fleet like that? Why would you even have something like that in the first place? What is it? What incriminating information, what incriminating footage would you need to have something like that? Now, if it was your daughter, well, weed is becoming more legal, so let's use a harder drug. Let's see, what if it's like her daughter doing lines, just mid-shot, you know what I'm saying? Rolled up dollar bill, shoved straight up her nose. She got a mound of, you know, cocaine like it's freaking Scarface, and she's in the middle of it. You know what I'm saying? Just wrecked. Then I understand that. Incriminating photo. She's 16, doing hard drugs. Caught her red-handed. Bada bing, bada boom. But a topless photo? Why would you have that, baby? Why? I said it don't make sense. It don't make any sense. It's kind of gross in my personal opinion. Why would he like? And that's incriminating photo. That's like to use against her later. Where does that make sense? Then it's like, where did she get it? I'm sorry. Like the questions just start unraveling. Like, where did you get that photo? How did you get that photo? Then why would you post? Like, this woman's an idiot. If she did it, which I think she did. She most definitely did. This is not a hack. I guarantee you it's not a hack. She did it. She put it on Fleet for 24 hours because she knew it'd be only up for 24 hours. And then in her head, she's going, hey, who's actually looking at my 24 hours posted photo on Fleet? People don't use Fleet like that, do they? Well, surprise, surprise, a lot of people do. I'm sorry, please, somebody please go and indict her, like just throw her in a jail. I'm sorry, just on CP charges. Please. That is wrong on so many freaking levels. So wrong. This is the world that we live in, y'all. It's just disgusting. Just wrong and disgusting, y'all. But there you go. There you have it. So now there are people that are getting together trying to hashtag help Claudia. I'm going to show that to you too right now. So, and apparently there's more tweets that are up here. But before we go to all those, it says, to those who want to actually help Claudia Conway after her mom, Kellyanne Conway, Trump's former aide, posted her underage daughter's nudes to Fleets, fill out a report on the NCMEC cyber tip line. Child Protective Services refused to help her. What? So wait. Child Protective Services refused to help her, yet that is footage, that is incriminating information right there. And yet, here she is. It just seems a little weird. Or okay, let me play devil's advocate for a second here. There are many possibilities of many different things here. There's a lot of people that don't like Kellyanne Conway. There's been an ongoing building story of people getting in trouble or people looking at wanting to get Kellyanne Conway in trouble. There is a strong possibility, because I see, G Money says, I don't believe this ish. There's a good possibility that maybe her phone got hacked. And somebody else had that photo and used it and just threw it onto her fleets. There's a good possibility of that. Very, very true. Very, very true. Because there's a lot of people that would love to see Kellyanne Conway thrown under the bus. I mean, straight up just like, go, and then, like just go, like run her back over 15 times over. Trust, there's a lot of people that would love to see her go. Get her locked up. Trust me. But at the same time, though, it just seems too easy. Then where would somebody get said photo? You see what I'm saying? Like, there's just so much to be. There's just so many questions. So many questions. Kellyanne Conway most definitely has a lot of explaining to do. A lot. But in this thing, just to me, does not make. To me, it seems like she did it. In my personal opinion, I think she did it. She most definitely did it. But like I said, I could be wrong. There are amazing people that hack all the time, all day long. Very, very talented hackers out there. And there's a good possibility. There's a very good possibility that maybe she was actually hacked. Maybe. Let's move on to the next story, y'all. By all means, please get those likes up. You know what I mean? Crush them likes. Please go crush them like buttons. That would really, really mean a lot. All right. But yeah, with that Kellyanne Conway thing, it's just like she could be hacked. I see T just said hacked, publicity stunt, cry for help, post-traumatic Trump syndrome, the COVID. Who knows? Exactly, T. You never know. You never know. She could be hacked. It could be something that she just did. But at the same time, if it's a publicity stunt, it's a really dumb publicity stunt because, I mean, on Claudia's part, it's a great way to get her mom locked up. It's a great way of getting her just out of it, right? Out of the house, in jail, for all the things that I would think that that Kellyanne has probably done to her daughter. This is probably just revenge. That could very well be it. It could be a full-on planned out thing to just take her mother down. That could be it too. Very well could be that too. But we don't know. Let's go on to the next story. This is something interesting. Twitter permanently bans MyPillow CEO. Yes. So Mike Lindell, the crazy guy. He's very special. He's special, guys. He's been in and out of the news recently because just recently, before Trump left office, this is after the insurrection. This is after the riots and treason that happened on the 6th. He went over to the White House with ideas of trying to get Trump to initiate or to invoke martial law so that he could stay in power, right? And of course, Trump looked at him and was like, yep, sure, why don't you go upstairs and tell these other guys up here really quick because I got things to do. You know what I'm saying? So let's read this article. But real quick, Dennis, thank you so much for the $2 super chat. He said new sub here 2 weeks ago. Loving your content. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Dennis. Thank you, my brother. I really do appreciate it. Welcome to the family. I really do appreciate it. There was another super chat here, and I feel bad because I did not get to say hello. Princess Rose Doll, thank you so much for the $5 super chat. Says, very good point. If her dad had it, it would be another story. That is very true, too. It'd be a completely different Charles Dickens story if she had something. If he had something to do with it, this would be a totally different conversation for sure. Absolutely. But let's get back into this. So Twitter permanently bans My Pillow CEO. Twitter has permanently banned My Pillow CEO CEO Mike Lindell's account after he continued to perpetuate the baseless claim that Trump won the 2020 presidential election. What is funny to me is that it's over. My beautiful people, it's over. What's done is done. What's done is done. We have a new president in office right now. What's done is done. What is done is done. I'm done. I'm so tired of this because it's funny because somebody like himself, and there's a lot of other people, I'm telling you, he's not the only one. He is not the only one that thinks that Trump won that election and that he should still be in power. But unfortunately, what happened? Trump is in Florida, golfing, eating lobsters every single day, and we got a new president in office doing what he needs to do, which is being presidential, right? What's done is done. Twitter decided to ban Lindell, who founded betting company MyPillow, due to repeated violations of its civic integrity policy. A spokesperson said in a statement, a spokesperson said in the statement, the policy was implemented last September and is targeted at fighting disinformation. Because here it is. If you're on a site, if you're on Twitter and you're going, he won. I'm telling you guys, he won. Dominion and all that stuff is all because of this, that, and the third. Well, hey, wait a second. Where's your proof? If you have full on, without a shadow of a doubt, solid ass proof, show it to me. Show me the Carfax. Show me the Carfax. Let me see the stuff. Let me see the proof, baby. Give me the proof. Let me see the proof before I just jump into this thing with no proof behind it. But guess what? That's exactly what they were doing. That's exactly what Trump was doing. That's exactly what the entire Trump administration was doing. They just kept on putting out this trash, like just lie after lie after lie, things that weren't true all day long. All day long. It was not immediately clear which post by Lindell on Twitter triggered the suspension of his account. Lindell, a Trump supporter, has continued to insist that the presidential election was rigged even after U.S. President Joe Biden's administration has begun. I mean, come on, y'all. Major retailers such as Bed Bath & Beyond, Kohl's have said that they would stop carrying MyPillow's products, Lindell previously said. Lindell is also facing potential litigation for Dominion voting systems, from Dominion voting systems, for claiming that their voting machines played a role in alleged election fraud. He had also urged Trump to declare martial law in Minnesota to obtain its ballots and overturn the election. I mean, like this is, and like I said, this is all happening. This all that he was putting in happened right after the insurrection. Then he's going bing bong at the White House going, hey buddy, we're going to Sizzler. I got this great idea. We're going to Sizzler, right? Let's implement this martial law because the Dominion voting systems were off. And XYZ, I got a plan for us. Buddy. Even Trump was like, yo, man, why don't you go talk to this other guy upstairs and around the corner? Because I got things to do like pack. Real talk. And yet we have, like I said, somebody like him. And he's not the only one. Like I said, he is not the only one in regards to the people that surround Trump's world. there are people in his world that are saying the same ish and trying to feed, pour that poison into Trump's ear as well. Or Trump's pouring that poison into everybody else's ear and they're just eating it up. And they just keep spouting out, you know, he's surrounded by yes men. So if he's going to sit there and go, oh, I clearly won this election. Everybody else around him's like, yeah, you clearly won this election. Yeah, Dominion voting systems. Absolutely. They did that. It was all their fault. That's what they did. It's all their fault. Well, I have yet to see the proof. You have Giuliani, who's sitting there doing the same thing, which, by the way, he's getting sued. And it looks like he's about to be disbarred as well, which is a whole other Charles Dickens story. But that's real-ish. So now, Mike Lindell has been permanently banned, just like Trump, from Twitter for posting BS. For posting baseless BS. You know, I know that there's a lot of people that feel some type of way about the banning, you know, big tech and like Twitter and violating the First Amendment and all that stuff, right? Now, if you're going to get onto Twitter and consistently post things, because you got to remember, I mean, shoot, man, we got to look this up. We got to look this up real quick. Let's see. Yep. We just got to look at this quick little. I'm just going to show a little bit of this video of MyPillow. Of Mike Lindell and Anderson Cooper. He's having this interview with Anderson Cooper, and Mike Lindell and Anderson Cooper are sitting there. They're chopping it up. They're talking about this. It's just a very interesting conversation, and you could see, like, clearly the man is like, he's got his own agenda. He's got his own thoughts on how the world should be, I guess. Let's just take a look, shall we?
Put me on the board last week because when this gets approved by the FDA, which it will, it's passed every safety test. They have all the studies done, which
the
you don't
FDA
have
doesn't
access
really
to.
approve supplements.
When this comes out, this company wanted me because I help people. That's my passion, and I can scale things to get it out to everybody to save our country, to save lives.
There's no evidence.
To save lives.
How are you different than a snake oil salesman? You have no medical background. There's no evidence of this substance.
I just want to point something out. Do you guys, like, a while back, I watched this video with everybody on the show. You know, this is way back in the day when we only had like 5 people watching the show. But at the same time, there were a lot of people that were watching with me, watching this interview take place. And the funny thing is that you can see how tunnel visioned Mr. MyPillow is. Okay? He is very tunnel visioned. He's not trying to listen to anybody else. He also was trying to get involved with the vaccines. He was trying to say something about like something along the lines of like using oleandrin. And of course, Anderson Cooper is sitting there looking at him going, hey, a lot of this stuff is like, there's no proof that this oleandrin is going to help with the pandemic. It's going to help with coronavirus. And this guy is just hell-bent on like, no, we're trying to help the people. We're trying to save the people. We're trying to save the people. And Anderson Cooper's like, yo, tranquilo, por favor. What the hell's wrong with you? Chill, babe. I'm trying to talk to you. I'm actually trying to talk to you about this so we can understand whatever. And Mr. Lindell, Mr. MyPillow, just tunnel visioned. Not even listening to Anderson Cooper. Now, this is the same dude. This guy right here. It's the same dude right here that is posting these things on Twitter. putting out whatever he can put out because he feels like the election was taken from his president. There's a lot of people, like I said, he's not alone. He most definitely is not alone. Z Jitterbug, absolutely. Oleandrin equals death, for sure. They obviously have not pushed that thing at all. But remember 5 months ago when everybody was talking about Oleandrin? And he was sitting there, this dude right here was like, yo, let me jump onto this. Let me jump onto this as quickly as I can because here's an opportunity, not only that he can quote unquote save lives, as he just said, save lives with his crucifix out so ever so perfectly placed so he can say, I'm a Christian man. Please buy into my BS. He tried to jump on that, not only to try to save lives, but to stack up on some bread, to make a quick buck, for sure. But this is the same dude that's going into Twitter going, these things were taken. This election was taken. Same guy. You saw a small clip. That's exactly how he is in Twitter. Putting those things in and going, we've been stolen. Our country's going to be taken from us. Blah, blah, blah. And of course, after many, many times of him probably getting those strikes back and back and back to back, Twitter was like, all right, man, we done. Because this dude could start inciting something. I mean, right now we're in very, very sensitive times. January 6th was 20 days ago, baby. 20 days ago. You don't think we're still a tiny bit sensitive? And if we see crazy stuff go on, wouldn't we go and wouldn't any person, any app, any company go, hey, I need to focus on this guy because he's like sitting at the right hand of Trump right now. And he could rustle some feathers because he could be speaking on behalf. He could literally be Trump's mouthpiece through Twitter. And he could incite more violence again. They could be planning something crazy on Twitter again. You never know. It's insane. So, most definitely, what are your thoughts on this? You know what I'm saying? Should he have been banned? Does he have the right to be? I mean, does Twitter have the right to ban little old Mr. My Pillow? The Pillow Man? Or no? Most definitely comment because I'd love to know. Look at some of your comments. Stacy, thank you so much. New to your show. Love it. I've been telling everyone to watch and to subscribe. It's refreshing to hear dialogue that makes sense. Wash hands emoji. Thank you so much, Stacy. I really do appreciate it. Welcome to the family. Welcome. I really do appreciate it. Tammy from a blog says, I have an ex-friend. I can see why they are an ex-friend. I have an ex-friend who believes all things Lindell does. Whoa, it's scary. That is scary. That's terrifying. He says March 4th something is coming. What? See, that's the thing. Like, what kind of stuff could be going down, man? Like, what kind of stuff could be going down? What more stuff could be happening on the 4th, man? What more stuff could be happening? Damn. G Money, I agree. People die. Take care of yourself. That's absolutely true. You know what I'm saying? I do agree with that. You know, there's a lot of things we got to dodge out here. Now we got to dodge insurrectionists and whatnot. But at the same time, Maya Unleashed. They should definitely ban him. Yep. I agree. I think that there's a time where it's like, yo, if you do a certain amount of times of something and you're like, yo, can we stop? Can you please stop doing X, Y, and Z? That would be really great. Quit it. Just stop. Stop it. And he keeps posting. You know what I'm saying? He keeps doing that thing, and they're just going, stop it. Seriously, stop. Seriously, stop. And then you just get cut off. Real talk. And that's precisely what happened to him. Precisely. No, yes, I agree. The world is getting crazy. Alex Jones, ban him every day of the week. He's not the only deserved been banned. Good point. There's a lot of other people on there. I mean, you know, and I feel like Twitter really needs to start combing the app. They need to start combing through big platforms and start finding people, because there's people out there that are saying stuff. You know what I'm saying? There are people out there that are saying all kinds of crazy-ish on Twitter, and they're just flying by. They're not getting smacked with any type of claims or anything of that sort. They're just fine. They're doing just fine. And that is something that I think is absolute trash, in my personal opinion. I'm getting T on. I got T in the house. He just jumped on. I got T on. Oh boy, there we go. Feedback, baby. Got T on. Let me hear your thoughts on this, because obviously you've been listening, you've been hearing it out. So what are your thoughts on this whole situation, man? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I heard you. My feedback is bad.
Okay.
All right.
So what are your thoughts on this whole thing about Mr. My Pillow getting banned? What are your thoughts, real quick?
Mr. My tissue box right now. Yeah, he's definitely not in a good space right now in his head. He drunk that Kool-Aid, sure.
And then some.
And then some. So he has no outlet to get out his message. You know, Twitter banned him, and all his cronies and fellow flunkies from Trump. They have nothing to no ground to stand on.
Yeah.
Everything that they were taught, it was cult-like. So it was for them it was scripture. Now it's all falling apart, and they have nothing else to say or to follow, because Trump has dipped out. He's not even on the radar anymore. He's on vacay in Florida in his own private, land of massive space for him to feel like a king. But unfortunately, all his cronies are outside, like, let us in. We're still hungry, So unfortunately, Trump has left a legacy that. We've seen it's definitely something that we all have to be mindful of, who we follow, who we actually believe in, and we have to make sure that we have substantial facts and things that can be admissible in court, because obviously everything that they brought up as being worthy of election fraud wasn't credible. It didn't stand up.
Yeah.
So here you go. You sitting there, empty-handed.
True.
And right now he's in mourning, so he has to quietly walk away and mourn
no doubt.
Somewhere, because publicly it's making him look crazier every day.
Yeah, I mean, it is making him look crazy. This whole thing. And right now so like in regards to Trump he literally has gone back into his cave and he's licking his wounds. But while he is there licking his wounds, he's coming up with his next big move, for sure. This is not the last that we've heard of Trump. He will be back in some way, shape, or form. He will be back. What I think is very interesting is Trump. Well, the other thing, before I jump into that conversation, I find it mind-blowing that we still have people out here that are that easily manipulated, that easily thrown off. That we have people out here that are willing to die for this man. And I know we've talked about it multiple times on the show, but I'm just saying, I just find it very strange that you have somebody who's out here that there are people out here that are willing to do whatever the hell they can for somebody who is spouting lies to them. I thought we as a people, or at least we as a country, have matured. Not only in just like more than just like the actual maturing. I'm talking about intellectually speaking. That, hey, maybe everything that's being said to you is not fully the truth. Just like anything that, like, I'll say the same thing, like about Biden. I'm not going to sit here and say, oh, Biden is just the be all and end all. I'm still watching with, I'm still looking at him with like one eye open. You know what I mean? I'm still sleeping with one eye open when it comes to looking at Biden. So when I see something like this, it's to me just doesn't make, it still blows my mind that somebody like, okay, Mike Lindell, who is clearly, obviously he's at least a decent businessman, because he's a millionaire, he's a multimillionaire. He has a huge business that makes a lot of freaking money. And yet he can't even think for his own self. He is still hell-bent on this whole thing of, oh, things were stolen. Also, there are people out there that are literally thinking that the insurrection that happened on the 6th is okay, is justified. I'm not going to speak on Mike Lindell's half, but it's clear that he's condoning it. He's condoning it. And that's real. People are out here that literally think like this. It doesn't make any sense to me, man. Does it make any sense to you?
No, I mean, actually, I struggled with that for a while. Just trying to figure out where the line in the sand is drawn. Mm-hmm. And someone told me that his supporters, Trump supporters, were quote unquote like a family. And someone said to me, like, would you publicly shame your family? And depending on what happened, and I'm like, I guess, I mean, if somebody murders somebody, then you can't, be on their side. But if something happened where it was wrong, would you admit to it in public, or would you like handle it in house? So that analogy made me think like his loyalists won't ever say anything publicly to make them all look bad because they're a collective group. So maybe behind closed doors they had these arguments about what should have been done, but I think publicly they all have pledged an allegiance to be publicly allies and publicly responsible, and pretty much grouped in one thought. Mm-hmm. So unfortunately, even with the riots that happened, with the insurrectionists, they can't touch that publicly. And you think about it, took a week or so for Trump to actually admit to it being wrong. So that's the line in the sand that's troubling for me, because people were murdered. Those who claim to back the blue, obviously killed cops. So the hypocrisy in it, it's blatant and it's disrespectful, and it's a smack in the face for everybody who quote unquote are being looked down upon as social justice warriors. Those who support that liberal movement, y'all look down as whiners and victims. But at the same time, you have the other parties or the other factors of or the other factions of groups doing things that are just as wrong as BLM and Antifa this summer, and they were shamed. So why can't we put the blame and shame on the insurrectionists from the Capitol? So it has to be fair game. And unfortunately, it's not. and you have this political and media game of back and forth between CNN and Fox News and so forth, of the same rhetoric, blaming one side, but both sides have blood in their hands, for sure. And right now the spotlight is on the insurrectionists, and you keep hearing people deflect to, oh, what about the summer? What about Antifa? That was already talked about already. What's happening right now, you can't ignore. You have to hold those persons accountable for their actions.
Yeah, I mean, you definitely got to keep people, hold people accountable for the terrible things that they've done. I don't care if you are, if you do a heinous act, a terrible act to our country or to a human being where people have died, blood was shed, all that, you definitely should be held accountable for this. You know what I'm saying? This is this crazy that we are in this place, that we're even talking about like stuff like this, that like somebody like that, our ex commander in chief is now being permanently banned from a social media site of all things. You know what I'm saying? It's just, to me, just is mind blowing. You know what I mean? Debbie, thank you so much for being on. Okay. Have a great day. Thank you so much, Debbie. I was going to type that, but I figured I wanted to say that before she took off. You know what I mean? Love you, girl. But that's the thing. It just doesn't make any sense to me that there are people that we're even here, like that we're dancing around this story. We're here talking about this story. It's just all bad things. It's all bad things, in my personal opinion, all bad things. And I don't think it's going to get any better. I think it's going to get worse before it gets any better. Like Biden said about the virus, I think things are going to get worse before it gets better. Now, somebody, I forgot who said that, was just saying something about the possibility of things going off on the 4th of March. What is this? The Ides of March? You know what I mean? Beware the Ides of March. Like what? This is Julius Caesar now? We really are doing Julius Caesar, except we're doing it a day early? Like, what the hell's going on? What the hell is going on, man? But now they're saying they're plotting something for the 4th. That's something new to me. Like, I just heard about that live in this chat. This is why I love the Pascal Show family, because you guys have this information, baby. Now they're saying March 15th. I don't know. I would want to see. Now I want to look this up and see what this is all about. We might have to do a quick dive on this to see what really is going on in regards to the 4th or the 15th of March, whichever it is, so that we know what's going down. But that's the craziness of the world that we're living in right now, where people are trying to incite violence, that people want to bring in more craziness to the world that we live in, which is wrong. It's wrong. Somebody like Mike Lindell, who's going on his Twitters and his twits, putting out them twits and going, hey, no, we've been bamboozled, America. Meh. Really? We're there? We're really going to be there? It's like, just let it be. You know what I'm saying? We got a new president in. He's doing a lot of interesting things, which we are going to talk about here in a second. And we're going to go into a quick commercial break because we got to pay them bills. But hey, before I do that, a quick reminder, we have some really, really cool swag, cool new drip on our merch store or in our merch store. Please go to our merch store, which I just posted just now. Go click on it. Go take a look at it. You know what I mean? Take a minute, take a look. We got some dope masks now with my whole buy saying like buy on there. They're now t-shirts. That's a t-shirt now, a t-shirt design that now you can have on masks, mugs, you name it, is on there. I also got this thing called a new design called MAGA Tears. If you haven't seen it yet, please go check it out. It's a really cool design. We got a lot of other really cool things that are coming out very, very soon as far as t-shirts and swag. I'm trying to bulk up our content on our merch store so that you guys have something that you can wear with pride And it looks good too. Not just something that your girlfriend will wear at night. You feel me? Or like you go and you do your gardening, your home gardening in this shirt. No, this is something you can throw on you know what I mean? Throw on a dope leather jacket, go out and look good. You know what I'm saying? So we're still working those things in. We're working on those things right now. But go take a look at those, check those out. We're going to go into a quick commercial break. But when we come back, we got to talk about this Harriet Tubman on the $20 bill. They're actually getting that. They're trying to greenlight that bad boy. We're going to talk about that. We'll be right back. This is the Pascal Show. Stick around. Bye.
Love, peace, and wellness for the holidays. Don't cancel them. Prepare, STL. Decorate. Make it as normal as you can, but slow the spread of COVID. Wear a mask. Wash your hands. Watch your distance. Prepare, STL, helping St. Louisans of color prepare and prevail.
But you see how he makes these S's in his body right here? That's where he's hanging on, and then he's moving forward with the locomotion of his ribs. That is classic Missouri rat snake right there. So I'm gonna go ahead and grab him before he gets into a hole. Now, these snakes are not biters. They won't bite as long as you don't squeeze them. If you just stop them like this, it'll freeze them, and then you just gently pull them back. As long as you don't squeeze them, they won't bite.
Yo, Mike, what's up, man?
Guy? Good to see you, man.
Yeah, so Sugar Fire.
Yeah.
Fully open, right?
Yeah, we're pretty much open. So you can't sit inside yet. Monday you can sit inside a little bit. We'll have 25% of the tables inside, and then we're letting it rip outside.
So I know that there's a lot of people really concerned about staying safe and all of that. So what are you guys doing in regards to that?
Well, we have extra people to clean and rub everything down all the time. Everybody inside's wearing masks. And we have those little stickers on the ground so everyone can stay 6 feet apart.
Right on.
The tables are all spaced out, inside and outside.
Sugar Fire, open in full effect right now. They're staying healthy, they're staying clean. Go get you a rack of ribs. Sugar Fire, open right now.
Thanks.
The Fur and Leather Center, providing the highest of fur and leather goods.
You're gonna perform tonight? I can't make this interview boring because this man is too exciting as a host. And I'm truly saying this, and if y'all can't do this, me and this man here is gonna leave and go somewhere else where we can get some love. I want everyone in the building to say, I love Pascal on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3.
Wow.
Homeowners and property managers, if you're looking for effective and humane ways to remove wild animals and deal with the damage that they have caused, we have good news for you. Introducing Wildlife Command Center, a professional nuisance wildlife management company specializing in providing animal removal for residential, industrial, and commercial clients. We are the only wildlife company that checks 70 different areas on a structure to determine the answers to the following questions. Exactly which animal are we dealing with? How is the animal getting inside the home? What kind of damage is the animal doing to the structure? Once we get the answers to all of these questions, we develop and write up an action plan to resolve the animal issue completely and provide a quote to implement that action plan. We perform a very in-depth 70-point wildlife inspection. From visually inspecting the highest point, the chimney, to physically crawling inside the attic space and looking for animals, chewed wires, fecal matter, chewed structural wood. We inspect everything. Our inspection process covers all of the following 70 points: animal-proof chimney cap, roof ridge vents, roof to soffit junctions, dormer fascia, attic gable vents, gutter lines, fascia trim, garage door, utility penetrations, water, gas, electric, and cable. Bathroom vents. Attic roof ridge vents. Attic electrical, wiring, junctions, boxes, and lighting. Concrete decks, additions, wooden crawl spaces. Basement plumbing, penetrations, ceiling, floor, and wall. Wildlife Command Center's mission is to deliver the finest quality wildlife removal and pest control service that is safe for the environment. For more information, call us now.
Hey, welcome back, guys. Thank you guys so much for sticking around and being a part of the conversation. If this is your first time checking out this show, please go hit that like button on our underneath the show right now. Also, crush that subscribe button. We do this show Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. Central Standard Time, and I do an evening show at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. So I will be on tonight, most definitely will be on tonight at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time to do any catch-up, do some talks about anything, any breaking news, any craziness that's happened over the day. We're going to be talking about it at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. So please crush that subscribe button and join and jump in onto the Pascal Show family chat. It'd be great to have you there. Anyway, we got to go into this next story. I find this dope as hell. I find this as good news. Joe Biden's administration is looking to they are basically reawakening the process to get Harriet Tubman's face or likeness onto the $20 bill. T's got the story. What's a guan, bruh?
Yeah, so this trending story is about how Harriet Tubman is proposed to be on the $20 bill. The Treasury Department of USA is moving forward with an effort that was initially delayed by Trump in 2019. During the Obama administration, it was talked about, but his term ended, and then they talked about it being possible in the future. When it was on Trump's administration, he decided to indefinitely delay this situation. The Treasury responded recently that they're taking steps to resume efforts to put Harriet Tubman on front of the new $20 notes. It's important that our notes, our money, reflect the history and diversity of our country. And Harriet Tubman's image gracing the new $20 note will certainly reflect that. Further on, he mentioned that she was a role model for leadership and participation in our democracy. He referenced back to the situation being a non-political situation. And the reason, the Trump administration said the reason for their delay was to prevent counterfeit money being produced. But now talks are up again, and they're suggesting that this can be done in 2026, and it wouldn't reach circulation until 2028. So this is definitely, grand news for us, and hopefully this all can be done. But again, it's another, 5 to 7 year wait to actually see this happen.
I understand the wait, and I'm cool with the wait. I think this is something that needs to happen. I truly think that this is. I would love to see something like this happen. I would definitely love to see something like this happen. I think that it should happen, and it's a damn shame that it was basically halted. I mean, it was laid to rest by the Trump administration. They didn't even bother to look at it. They didn't even bother to look at it. They just put it down. For whatever reason that they did, I still don't understand why.
Yeah, supposedly he was saying they were worried about being counterfeit money being produced, but at the same time...
That's for everything, though.
That's for everything, right, exactly.
That's for every freaking thing. That's for everything.
And we all know that Trump was not big on diversity at all. He actually... this past fall, he canceled, or even I think he made illegal diversity training in the corporate government companies. Yeah. So.
Yeah. No. I mean, that's absolutely true. He did all that, and there you go. There you have somebody who I'm sorry. It's just it's crazy that you see all the things that were turned off when Trump was in office, and then you see all the things that are getting turned back on. And you forget that you're like, oh my God, Trump stopped that. And it's like, oh my God, Trump stopped that too. Oh my God, Trump stopped this too. But he was pushing for a 1776 bill. You see what I'm saying? Trying to stop diversity, diverse. What did you say? Diversity.
Diversity training.
Diversity training. You know, trying to stop those things. Trying to stop having Harriet Tubman, an incredible human being who did a lot for Black America, for those that were enslaved and were seeking emancipation, and you're not even going to honor this woman's name by putting her on a $20 bill?
Right. I'm offended.
You
because
stop that. Like, it's unbelievable. Go ahead,
Trump should have stopped that movie that came out a couple years ago about Tubman. That trash movie that came out recently.
Oh, you mean the one where she has superpowers?
It was horrible.
Oh, it was really bad.
Horrible.
It was bad.
Yeah, and she should also stop Kanye West from talking about Tubman not being a real hero.
Oh, slavery is a choice.
Yeah, like, come on. Like, Kanye trashed Harriet Tubman doing some random campaign he was doing to be president this past year. So all that should have been stopped.
Bruh, let me just... I'm sorry. Can I just go back on the Harriet Tubman movie?
Yeah, the movie,
real quick. The girl, the actress, amazing, gorgeous, extremely talented actress. That movie was trash. Absolute garbage. Okay. It's not her. It wasn't Trump's choice to have that movie greenlit and started. But I mean, the woman had superpowers apparently. And I mean, sure. I mean, there were literally things in when they have biographies about her that they said that it was almost as if she was superpower, like she had superpowers, like she was superhuman in certain ways. I get that. And there was other parts that I didn't know that I thought were really cool that they showed in the movie. But at the same time, it was just really, really bad. But this is still somebody who is extremely integral to the shaping of this this country. And now you got somebody who is trying to get them back, trying to turn it back on, saying, yes, let's get Harriet Tubman on the freaking dollar bill. This is ridiculous. We got all these white dudes, all these dead presidents, not throwing any shade on the presidents or anything, but I'm just saying, got a whole bunch of people on coins, dollar bills. This is somebody who is integral to the shaping of our country. For the fact that we are able to be here, you and I, having a show, and I'm not like we ain't out in the fields picking cotton right now. You know what I'm saying? We ain't doing that. She was integral. You're not going to honor her? Trump's administration just put that down. It's just parts of it that, see what I'm saying? When people sit there and go, oh, Trump is a racist. Well, that's a good reason. That's a good point right there. Not willing to go, yes, she was integral. Yes, let's do that. That's one face on one bill. One. Also, by the way, I'm going to say this too. I don't see a problem. I don't see a problem with them putting her on the dollar bill, like on a $20 bill. Let's be real though. If somebody has an issue with it, let's be real. We're about to go digital very, very soon.
Bitcoin?
So, Bitcoin or just digital. Like everything's getting paid. Like, when was the last time you actually held a $20 bill in your hand? physically held a $20 bill that you used to pay something with? Think about it. I'm trying to think of the last time I had a $20 bill in my hand.
I just had one yesterday, but that was rare. I usually only carry credit cards.
Facts.
But yeah.
Everything's digital. So if they did do this, it's like, all right, cool. It's going to be, cash is slowly, well, actually quickly becoming more and more obsolete than ever. So what's the big deal? If somebody's out there going, oh, you know, people doing this thing to our country and blah, blah, blah. It's like, bruh, you only have to live with it for a few more years. What's the big deal? What's the big freaking deal?
Imagine all the racists, you know, turn $20 bills up. Just turn them up in the streets.
Just burning cash.
Burning cash.
Just
right?
burning cash. I'll be like, you idiots. You were absolutely stupid. I don't take 50s. You know what I'm saying?
That's why we're poor, because it's $20 bills and y'all burn them up.
Yup. I say, let's make it happen. Please. Let's just make it happen. You know what I mean? Just make it happen and be done with it. You know what I'm saying? That's funny. Panda just said they're burning the rent money. Facts. You know what I'm saying? Those racists will be all sit there and go, I don't take 10s or 50s. Nothing in between. It's like, damn, bruh. When was the last time you held a 50 in your hand? Like I said, when I make my monies and everything's digital. Or it's in checks. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, even checks I don't write anymore. I mean, I may do one check a year if I have to do it for like something special.
Right.
But besides that.
But that's it.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Crazy though, right? But I think I'm with it. You know what I'm saying? I am totally with it. You know, I'm totally with it. And that's the thing. Let's make that happen. We need something to... Shay, do you not tip your stripper? Not in 20s?
Not in 20s.
Damn! This ain't no hip-hop video. Damn, Shay. Damn.
You gotta earn that. That's $20.
Yeah. You gotta earn that unless she led me out of a room away from insurrectionists. Okay? She has to do something extremely heroic up in this piece, man.
Heroic.
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 Heroic. I'm weak. Oh, she has to do something heroic. Okay? And I mean gardening. The gardening hoe. Not the other one. She has to like make petunias or like grow some amazing array of flowers with that hoe. Anyway, I digress. Okay, so here's the thing. There is a video that was put into our Discord. Just a quick, small reminder. Please go crush that join button on our Discord or download the Discord. I don't even know what it is.
It's
See
a
what
link,
I'm saying?
right?
It's a link.
There's a link to it, I believe.
Crush the link. You know what I'm saying? Yes. 5K on ice, absolutely. She gotta be perfect. You know what I mean? She gotta be perfect. She gotta dance, all that stuff, cook, and she's gotta be able to have one hell of a green thumb. And I ain't talking about weed. Okay? So, moving on. There was a video that was submitted, that was given to me. Actually, you know, shout out to T. Because he recently put up this link to a video of something that was pretty cool. And I wanted to check this out because I haven't seen it yet. I've been hearing about it. People have been talking about it. It's been shared quite a bit. But I have yet to see the actual video itself of this. It's a gymnastics floor routine that apparently people are really, really talking about. I have no idea what it is. I don't know what to expect with this video, but we're going to check it out together. Her name is Nia Dennis, and yeah, let's check this out together, shall we? All right. why this is jittery. Hold on. Let me pause it really quick. Go back a little bit. Yeah, it's tripping hard. All right. I got mad respect for people who can do this kind of stuff. Gymnastics and gymnasts and everything. What the heck is going on? Let me bring this back a little bit. This thing is tripping. Dang. It's like a whole compilation of yeah, get it. Ooh, that's what's up. Hey, that's what's up. You know, it's funny because when it comes to like gymnastics and everything, it's really funny to me seeing, like, you know, you see something and you know you don't see like gymnastics is very stiff. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't get me wrong. I mean, it's still an amazing sport, and what they can do with their bodies and fling them into the air and all that is pretty amazing. But a lot of times the choreography is very stiff. You know what I'm saying? There's not a whole lot of fun to it. It's very like, okay, I gotta hit these motions, and my lines have to be on point to keep the numbers on, you know, so I can get a perfect score. So it's really cool when you get to see them actually have some fun. Because some floor routines you see, because, you know, come on, if you've been on this planet longer than a couple years, you've seen some choreography. You've seen some gymnastics choreography for sure. You know what I mean? It's not you see what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's like Mozart. It's like really Beethoven. It's very plain and formal. But
yeah,
hers went viral because she was showing black excellence and diversity in her choice of music. She had K. Lamar. She had Tupac.
Yeah.
Soulja Boy, Dr. Dre. So all those things, and she made it her own. Like her swag and her ability all came together there, and she scored a 9.975 for her routines. It was almost 10.
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
But yeah, like what Panda just said, boring, formal. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not trying to say that what they do isn't dope, because it's incredible. But I do agree. It's just very stiff. It lacks pizzazz. Like, I would kill to see her do that at the Olympics. You see what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
It's not very often that you see Olympics where they like routines at the Olympics that are just like mind blowing, except for the feat that they do. Like if they're doing figure skating, it's like, oh, she just did a triple sow cow. It's impossible to do that. You know what I'm saying? Or 2 triple sow cows in a row. Oh my God, it's impossible to be able to do that kind of stuff. Yes, but a lot of times the music is very meh. It's, you know, the routines are very meh, but the athletic feat that they're able to do is really amazing. What's really cool about this is that she's having fun. She's actually having fun doing this routine. And she's also kicking ass and taking names at the same damn time. And I would love to see, like I said, I would love to see stuff like that at the Olympics. You know what I'm saying? Where it's less stuffy and formal, where they get to just throw a little pizzazz and have a little bit of fun. You know?
Yeah, I was watching it, you know, when it first came out, and like the crowd was so into it. Like that's something you don't always see, like the crowd like being part of your show. And that's something that's not really like the norm or the expected thing. You kind of just sit quietly and you clap after a finish.
Yeah. But
you had her coaches, her teammates, everybody was clapping and cheering her on, dancing with her while she was flipping. So all those things those are really impactful and innovative things to do for her.
Yeah. I think it's like, for me, it's like, please implement that kind of stuff into the Olympics. Because the Olympics, it would be cool to see something a little bit different. You know what I'm saying? Like
this summer, hopefully. I mean, I think what last year was the supposed year, and it was postponed because of COVID. I think this summer is going to be the Summer Olympics. So hopefully she can do that there and see what happens.
Man, I hope you're right, man. I just hope you're right. Because these things get, you know, like I said, still being able to fling yourself into the air, you know, with that kind of speed and that kind of height is amazing. But Christina Cody on YouTube just said, you need to watch more rhythmic gymnastics. The artistry part of it is given more space to flourish. That's what's up. And I hope you're right. I hope you're right. I mean, you probably are right. I'm not going to sit here and say, I hope you're right. You must be watching a lot more gymnastics than me. Okay. But at the same time, yeah, I would love to see more fun, you know, like I said, in the gymnastics, in the Olympics, I would love to see just more, just a little bit more laid back and bringing in different cultures into it. You know, a lot of times you'll see, like, I love that it was like, you know, a little bit of black girl magic kind of stuff going on. But when you see the Olympics, you don't see, what's her name? Simone Biles? The gymnast. She's like one of the best ever. But you don't see, a lot of times she's doing something with some, you know, Russian instrumental, you know what I'm saying? But you don't get to see, you know what I'm saying? Like, you don't see them putting on some hip hop and her being able to do her thing. A lot of times it's classical, very traditional classical type stuff. And I would love to see that.
Putting that funk into it.
Yeah. You know, Shay just said in figure skating, you used to lose points if you had lyrics in your music. And see that, and she said, I think that changed. Yeah, I mean, like I said, I just feel like the Olympics have become, like, I feel like the culture is changing so much and it's becoming more of a melting pot, and that music is changing. And just, I feel like those things need to be integrated a little bit more. I mean, obviously that was college gymnastics, you know, because she was from UCLA, or she was repping UCLA. But at the same time, like I said, it would just be really cool to see a little bit more fun, you know, in the Olympics, you know. It's sometimes a little bit too traditional, you know.
It can't hurt though. I mean, you can't, like, this response was a good test to see what they can, how they can get more fans and more of a broader audience this summer. So just keep the same formula. Yeah.
I mean, if Simone Biles was to do something like that, which I was right, her name is Simone Biles. And Panda, thank you, Panda. He said Simone Biles has 30 Olympic medals. I mean, that's a lot. That's a lot. I mean, she's a beast. She's a freaking beast. She's one of the best, you know. But if she was to go out there and do something with some fun, I mean, I would love to do that. I would love to see that. You know what I mean? I'd be all about it, you know. But we'll have to see about that. Moving on to some other stories. Okay. This is something that happened Sunday night at the, I think it was at the Chiefs game.
Yeah.
Look what you done started.
Chiefs and Bills game.
Yeah. Trey Songz was arrested, y'all. Trey Songz was arrested for assaulting an officer. Now, he was chilling at the Chiefs game, watching the game. I guess there was a bunch of hecklers, people talking ish at him. He turned around, told him to calm down so he can just continue watching the game. Suddenly a cop came up to him and ish hit the fan. He put that cop in a full headlock. Real talk. And they fell into the stands, right? Look what you done started. Ooh, nana. Look what you done started. Anyway, so there you have it, guys. Apparently, he allegedly, he wasn't the one who started the fight. And actually, they're saying, onlookers are saying that the cop was in the wrong. He was the one who was in the wrong, not Trey Songz. But Trey Songz is arrested. He's been held. I'm sure he's been released by now. I haven't checked on his. Yeah. Go ahead. What?
He's good.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So he's out. But
he's got to get out within 24 hours.
Okay. So he is out, but he was arrested on charges of assault of an officer, resisting arrest, and I'm sure some other things, of course, because he's Trey Songz. So of course they're going to throw everything and the kitchen sink at his ass. But I wonder what people were heckling him about. I keep wondering what they were heckling about.
You got to think about that environment, though. You know, you're at a football event, one of the biggest games of the whole year, and you know, people all the time, you know, get drunk and say things, and who knows, you know. I did hear something about a mask not being worn or whatever it was.
They were heckling him because he wasn't wearing a mask.
Supposedly he had a mask on, he took it off. It was back and forth about that, I believe, in the beginning. But I don't know if that was the only thing that was going on.
Let's look at this. I'm gonna pull up look at this footage. Look what you done started. Ooh, nana. Sorry. Look what you done started. So.
You're a fool.
I am a fool. But here it is. Here's the actual fight. Here's the footage of the fight. Man. There we go. Here's the headlock. Bang! Look at that. Look what you done started. He is not letting go. Say you won't let go. I mean, he's literally holding on to that dude. They got. I'm sorry. They got him. Woo! They are holding on to him hard. He is holding on to him hard, y'all. So much that it looks like he's about to rip his head off. And then you got you got two security guards, it looks like, trying to get him off of the cop. Now a third one comes in. Wow, bruh.
Arrest the cop.
Whoa, he out.
Arrest the cop.
Hey,
Did you hear that? I heard arrest the cop. Yeah. He said arrest the cop. So the cop did something stupid. Maybe he really didn't like that song. You know what I mean? He really just didn't like, I don't know. Bottoms up, up. You know what I'm saying? Maybe he was like, I can't stand that song. When that song came out, that was the worst year ever for me. You know what I'm saying? Come on. Look what you done started. Wow, they got cops galore. That dude out.
Hey, you guys don't want to lose your job over this. Hey, I'm just...
That's funny. The song is Dirty Deeds. I'm sorry, that's funny. Dirty Deeds, done dirt cheap, right? That's funny as hell.
Hey,
What did you say?
It's ironic.
Don't you think?
Yeah.
Nothing wrong. That dude is out of control. Yoked him out, bro, for nothing.
Gain of 3 yards on the play. Second down and 7 from the Chiefs' 45-yard line.
That is madness. Is that it, or is there more? Bruh.
Show your face.
Show your face, man. Show your face. So apparently, allegedly, Trey Songz was not in the wrong in regards to this situation. That the cop came at him, and then the tussle began. Now I want to see what the story, because I have not done any. I have not done any diving in. I haven't dived in. Yeah, we're gonna do every Trey Songz title as much as we can here today. But yeah, I haven't dived into this story as much.
Yes, supposedly TMZ was saying that he was violating the safety protocols of the stadium, but not having a mask on. So the cop came down to advise him to put his mask back on, and there was a disagreement about that because he had it on previously. He took it off for whatever reason. He took it off. Maybe he was eating. Who knows? Or drinking something. I don't know. And then when the cop came down, there was an argument about it. Maybe he was singing a song. You know what I'm saying? Temporarily. I don't know. Having a song break. I don't know. But somebody complained. They came down and they didn't know who he was. I don't think. I mean, he's in Kansas City, so he's not like urban city.
True, he's in Kansas City, but he's still Trey Songz. He's still Trey Songz.
He hasn't been big in a while.
But no,
He hasn't been that big in a while.
No, man. Come on, baby. Come on. No. I understand he hasn't had like a hit in a long time, like a hit in a long time. He's still Trey Songz though. And then on top of that, let's not forget he became re-viral, I guess, again when there was that whole story on Barstool when he had there was some thought, like Insta-thot. She glorifies herself. I'm not calling her any names. She glorifies herself. She self-entitled herself as an Insta-thot. Wow. Was talking about how she was slurping up a whole bunch of dudes, and he was one of the dudes that she was slurping on in one day, in one night, and how he likes the little water sports and stuff. So he got thrown into the zeitgeist again. His name got thrown in there because he likes to do a little R. Kelly, except the girls of age. You see what I'm trying to say here, okay?
A little Bill Cosby on the side.
No. I'm talking about R. Kelly. Ara Kelly. What he did to the little girl.
The showers?
The showers. Yes. I'm trying to allude to something without actually saying it, but yes. Of the golden.
Trey showers?
Trey showers.
Okay.
Of the golden variety. Okay. So here's the thing. So he got really popular again. Barstools. He was on No Jumper. Sorry, not him, but this Insta-thot was on No Jumper, talking about how she was slurping up like the Phoenix Suns, half of the team slurping them up. And you know what I mean by slurping. Yes, it's disgusting. No. Yes, it's disgusting. No. Ew.
She got no shame.
She got no shame. So of course, now she got her own YouTube channel now. Bruh, I'm done. Okay.
Was this during COVID or before COVID?
The slurping story?
Yeah.
Bruh, I told this story right here. I talked about it on a very late pop-up video a long time ago. Check it out, guys. Go deep dive, dive in, okay, if you don't mind. Yes. So, long story short, he got thrown out into popularity, I guess. It reawoke his name when this story was told. The thing is, in this story, she was saying that he was holding her purse and her cell phone hostage. So I feel bad. Okay, F it. He basically said, she He said, I'm sorry, I'm looking at G Money's comment. Slurping pre or post COVID? That's what you just said, bruh. I'm done. Yeah, real talk. Extra floss after.
Lit, man, I'll tell you.
I love it. I love this chat. Thank you. What in the horism? Yes, no. I'm done. But so he was holding her purse hostage. All right. Her purse and her cell phone hostage, and he basically said, you know, I'll give you your purse and your cell phone when I'm done with you. To this girl.
After you take a quote unquote shower.
No, this is post shower.
Post shower?
Yeah.
Oh, so
so
next?
basically,
Did you do?
after she went and had the big slurp, okay?
Oh.
With a whole bunch of slushies, she went into the bathroom. This thing happened. This thing allegedly happened. This Insta-thot was part of a water sport. Then he was like, I'm not done with you. So they went to his place or his hotel, whatever it was. Bop, bop, bop. You know, banging on the drum. But she's thinking, he's done. We're going to go. Like, it's time for me to leave. And he literally holds her purse and her cell phone hostage. This is a whole thing that's being told in this podcast called No Jumper. All right. So this video or this podcast story goes viral. All of a sudden, Trey Songz' name is brought back out into the ether for everyone to see. Now, he is a father. He is now a family man. You know what I'm saying? He seems to be happy as a dad. And this story comes out, right? But then now or at that time, people were sitting there going, how dare you hold her stuff hostage? That's almost, I mean, it's still in that R culture type stuff, if that makes any sense. Not R. Kelly. One's, many crimes. A sex crime. Let's just say that. Okay? So that's why he was put back into the ether, back into the zeitgeist for a little while. Now, there's a possibility, not only was he probably getting heckled for not wearing a mask, or maybe he had the mask on, he took it down to drink, talk, breathe maybe, because sometimes those masks can be really, sometimes you breathe in and it just goes, you can't even breathe, man. You can't even freaking breathe sometimes. Sometimes you can pull it down so you can just take a breath of fresh air. That could very well be it, or people were heckling him about this said story.
Got it.
See what I'm saying? So then that's why he turned around and was telling everybody to shut the hell up, because he was probably getting tired of getting heckled about this ish. And it's not like he does a whole lot of public appearances like this. You feel me?
I mean,
Go ahead,
question, like, he's a celebrity. He has a lot of money. Well, supposedly. Why didn't he go buy those club box seats? Why is he down in the stands?
Bruh.
I'm just saying. Could have easily afford one of those luxury suites up there, catered food and everything.
Bruh. Come on. You being petty as you're being petty as hell. That is petty, baby. Come on. Okay.
If he's so ashamed of this incident, you gotta be somewhere else then.
I don't know. Here's the thing though. I don't know if he's ashamed. That's the thing. I don't know if he's ashamed. You know what I'm saying?
Maybe he's not ashamed of it.
Maybe he's not. Maybe he doesn't give two damns. You know what I'm saying? But he might be balling on a budget, or maybe his buddy had the tickets and he was like, "Hey, come with me to the game." That could be it too. That's true. He could. I mean, I'm sure he makes more than enough money that he could just go and get a box seat, whatever, little penthouse, whatever you want to call them, to do that. See how often I go to a game and go into the VIP box rooms.
Yeah.
But there's nothing wrong with him going down there, but at the same time, maybe he just wanted to be closer to the field so he can actually see the game, because he's just with his boys and they want to be out there, have a good time. I don't know. It's a weird story. But then that cop comes over and you're saying that they were heckling him about the mask.
Mask, yeah.
And then all of a sudden, from my understanding, the cop came after him first This is what the onlookers said. That's why when you saw in the video, they said, arrest the cop. Because it was the cop that did the wrong. But isn't it so messed up when they don't hit that record button in the nick of time?
All we get is the after effect. We don't know the beginning part of the story.
We don't know the
at least not on video. So
yep, we don't know the true story, man. We truly don't know the true story. And I guess we're gonna have to sit back, wait, and see how this thing unfolds. But that is true. I knew, I was like, no, I'm not gonna really talk about this Trey Songz thing. Cause, it's kind of old news now. Isn't it funny how fast news goes? I mean, 5 seconds later, it's old news.
In and out. Yeah.
But it is an interesting series of events that happened in that situation. Here's the other thing, though. I'm going to tell you where he was wrong.
Those damn seats.
No! I'm done with you, man.
Trey Songz, Mr. VIP. Come on, man.
Okay. Come on. Here it is. Here it is. Yes. Thank you. Hold up. I'm showing something because not showing it, but Aliza, that's her name. Now, the funny thing is, yep, slurped whole Phoenix Suns. That is very true. That's a true story. That's true. Okay? And Trey Songz.
He's a wingman.
He was there. He was there. Apparently, after they got done with doing whatever they needed to do, he went over there, did what he had to do, did a little trickle, and then took her into a room and said, "Hey, you're not gonna. I'll let you leave when you're ready. When I'm ready to let you leave." And that whole thing happened. So
how the hell are you gonna hold someone's purse hostage? That's crazy.
That is crazy. That is crazy. But he got in a lot of trouble. He was getting a lot of backlash for that. You know what I mean? Maybe some splashback for that too. I don't know. But anyway, so that's really what happened. True story. Now she has a YouTube channel, and it's growing fairly rapidly. She's still she's retelling her accounts with Trey Songz and the Phoenix Suns, half of the Phoenix Suns. She might as well be a porn star, for crying out loud. This is what I think. Okay, so moving on. Crazy story. Very true. Thank you, Panda. That is her name is Aliza. Yes. And it's nasty. Nasty. Self-proclaimed IG thought. Insta-thot. She's proud of it. See, that's the one thing that makes me wonder, like, why are people, because there's guys out there that are proud of being such and such as well. Why would you be proud of being somebody of the slutty fashion? You know what I'm saying? Of the promiscuous fashion. I don't get that part. Like proclaiming it and going, yeah, I'm proud of being a dirty ass gardening tool. Anybody? T?
I'll plead the fifth. Dave Chappelle, I plead the fifth.
The fifth. 1, 2, 3, 4, fifth. The fifth. No, and that's what it just doesn't make any sense to me. To me, that doesn't make any sense.
I mean, I don't want to blame other entertainers, but we do have other influencers who are very popular who are showing that ass all the time. So,
well, hold on. Let me throw this argument here, though. Let me throw this little zinger in there. There are people that make money off of showing that A, but don't say out loud that they're throwing that A at half of the Phoenix Suns.
Yeah,
there's a difference.
Level. That's true.
There's a brand. There's the brand. Like, for example, Cardi B, for example. Let's just use Cardi B, for example. She got that wet ass P word. She got that wet ass P word, right? Ben Shapiro. Okay. She's got that wet ass P word. What if she doesn't even have what she says she has? It's just a brand. What if she is literally sitting there saying that she's just some, what if? What if she's literally sitting there saying one thing so that she can sell records. But in real life, she goes home and she drinks Perrier and reads the Bible every single day. Or that she's really boring in bed. Let's just say. Megan Thee Stallion, same thing. You know what I mean? Throwing out there being like, oh yeah, you know, I'm happy to be a garden tool in all these videos and all these songs. But in real life, she's home like knitting and reading Moby Dick. Well, actually, I shouldn't be using Moby Dick. That's not a good one. But you know what I'm saying? Harry Potter. You know what I mean? Collecting Star Wars figurines. You never know.
Yeah, you never know. But I mean, at the same time, you know, this persona that you make to be famous is going to haunt you. You know, once you have a family, you can't disconnect yourself from that image you put out there. And it's online forever. So, I mean, you can't put out there things on the internet and on video and just go, oh, well, that was when I was young. It ain't going nowhere.
Interesting. You know, something, you know, like, it's like, okay. And I'll throw this out to the family too, in the chats. Say that somebody goes into the adult industry, right? Becomes, you know, huge on P-Hub, right? Suddenly wants to change their life. Suddenly wants to change their ways. Should they always be considered a gardening tool for the rest of their lives?
I'm curious of the conversations that the priests have at lunch. You know,
the priests
after confession, you know, they can't be like, you know, they have to talk about something, because there's no way the dirt that they hear goes untalked about.
Hey, even the Pope double clicked on a Insta video, Insta photo.
Model. He sure did.
Yeah, you know, he's like, that ass though. God bless that. You know what I'm saying?
Oh my gosh.
Dearly beloved, we are gathered here to bless Daddy. You know what I'm saying?
Reverend Leon Lonnie Love. Gina.
This is what I call Bougetto. You see what I'm saying? Coming off like you ratchet, but you actually, like, you know, really like stemware. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, there's some girls who claim that they're only in the strip club or whatever they're doing to pay for college. You know what I'm saying? And you see them regularly, like you know, in the daytime, you know, as you know, as day walkers, and it's like, oh,
day walkers.
This is you outside of the, you know. Okay, got you. So
what is everybody? Are these people suddenly Blade up in this piece? Like what the hell are you talking about? Some motherfuckers just always trying to skate uphill. Like, what is this, man? Daywalkers. What is this? They're just coming out like daywalkers. Like, I'm sorry. Please.
Man, you can definitely spot somebody of that nightlife during the day, because they don't really fit in. They don't fit in. You know, so it's, once in a while you may catch one and you go, oh, this is you, and you know, they come off as just different. You know, that's not me yet. You know, I'm someone different than that. You know, that's how I pay my bills. Okay,
right. Oh, okay. Some of them are like rocking the mic, if you know what I'm saying. They rocking the mic. You know what I'm saying? And they're proud of it, and that's how they make their monies. And like I said, hey. As long as it doesn't harm anybody else, or you're not spreading some crazy STDs of some sort, hey, do you, boo-boo. Make your monies. Okay? Because somebody out there enjoys it and appreciates it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean,
but at the same time,
it serves a good purpose, you know. There's some guys out here who need that so you don't kill somebody. So, hey,
yeah,
all power to you.
Yeah, facts, so wavy. You know, selling that top and... I can't use that word, but that bottom. You know what I'm saying? And there's a lot of them out here. A lot of people, not only just women, because I'm not trying to, you know, just sit there and ostracize women who, you know, there's a lot of men out here too that do that kind of stuff, and they're proud of it. And for me, it just doesn't make any sense.
It's a different image though, isn't it? Like the guys probably get like more, I mean, I guess less, you know, hate. you know, a guy stripper probably gets more like those. You don't think so?
I feel like they're getting more backlash than
Really?
women.
See, I don't.
Yeah.
Maybe I don't.
Why? Because we live in a world where it is more acceptable for women to work the pole than it is for men. Then on top of it, you got men who are most likely straight. See where I just started in saying most likely straight, but automatically people start assuming, oh, him gay, and it's like, wait a second, and then all of a sudden they get thrown into this category. Also, Panda just said it, male gigolos. A lot of these dudes are hiding in plain sight. You don't know what they do, but they do something, but they won't tell you what they do, but they do something. You see what I'm saying? They're not putting it out there, but there's a lot of girls out here that are just out there, and people just are like, okay, girl, make that money, girl. Yes. And that's it. No problems. Dude does it. It is just like, oh, how dare he do? Hasn't he found Christ? Baptized myself in the blood of Jesus. So sad. See? When it comes to dudes, it's much more bad. It's much worse than
think
women.
Think about this. If think about like it's two siblings, right?
Yeah.
You have a male and a female, and let's say it's Thanksgiving, and something comes up like somebody in the family is a stripper. Would it be more of a backlash if one of the men says, yeah, my nightlife is different. I can tell you guys this, I'm a stripper. Or if the woman said she is a stripper, who would get more backlash? I'm thinking the woman would get more backlash than the man. Man's almost like being applauded, like, oh, for real? Okay, that's what's up, homie. Yeah. I'm guessing,
that he's smashing, that he's out here smashing.
Yeah. I mean, I think women get much more,
That's interesting.
Hate, I guess you can say, or the double standard. This is more obvious, I would say.
Interesting.
I think so.
Interesting. Most definitely the double standard is real. I mean, it does exist. I mean, just guys who are just out there slaying, right? And if a girl's out there slaying too, it's a little bit, obviously, yes, I do agree with that. Yeah, it is looked down upon. Maybe bad term in regards to this conversation, but you see what I'm saying, all right?
I see,
But when you go into the world of making money, when it turns into a cash thing, a girl doing an OnlyFans is much more acceptable than a man doing an OnlyFans, and that's facts. Let's just say this, and I hate to say it like this, but a straight man. Let's just say a straight man's going, hey, I'm going to put my photos all over such and such on OnlyFans. You're going to have to pay a certain amount for this X, Y, and Z to get access to this, that, and the third, right? I feel like there's going to be a lot more women passing judgment on that male, and men too, than it would be the opposite way, on the opposite sex. If it was a girl doing that, it's okay.
I guess the man won't be as popular at all. Like, who's watching that?
Then also on the other thing, let's just be real. Girls out here that are smashing for money, right? Dudes out here that are smashing for money. One is a little bit more socially acceptable than the other. A male gigolo is frowned upon. More frowned upon than a girl out here that is an escort. Let's just say high priced, high value escort, right? Top shelf, whatever you want to call it. You know what I'm saying? It's much more shunned than the other way around.
Okay.
When it's a man versus a woman. You see what I'm saying? Because as men, in the traditional sense of the word, men are supposed to go out and make money, but not by slinging the D.
That's your pimp.
But they're not slinging D unless they're slinging, unless they got a group of men that they're pimping. But at the same time, no. Most of the time, you see what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. It's much more acceptable. You know what I mean? And it's definitely double standards all day long. You know what I'm saying? Rebecca just said double standards apply. Absolutely. It's definitely not a double standard. But you can see, like, if somebody said, I'm a male porn star. Yes, there's a part of all of us as men that go, whoa, that must be fun. Instantly. Oh, that's cool. That must be fun, right? But there's the other part of you going, man, that's nasty. Damn. Okay. You see what I'm saying? Reality sets in. Instantly, you're like, whoa, you get to smash all these beautiful women. This is dope. But you notice you don't see TV shows and movies and all that stuff glorifying male porn stars. You don't see that. You don't.
No. I mean, you have a few movies like Ladies Man, and, Mel with Gigolo, Deuce Bigelow, but like nothing. It's all comedy based. Nothing serious. You're right.
Cool Cat said future mothers. That's hilarious. True. You know what I mean? You got a whole bunch of girls that are in this industry, a multi-billion-dollar industry, and they're making crazy money. By the way, it's usually the same 7 dudes, and that's it. 7 dudes that are in there, and they do the deed, but you're not seeing them on posters. You don't see people going, "Oh my God, I just met such and such name," and blah blah. You don't. Because it's the women are glorified. The men are just props for one thing and one thing only, for the most part. So that's what I'm saying. Like, you know, a dude who sits there and says, I'm going to do this lifestyle. Instantly you're going, what? Instantly you're looked at it. It's looked at in a wrong way. Instantly. But if it's a girl, it's a little bit more okay. That's why I feel like this girl, Eliza, who is out here saying, you know, I'm a self-proclaimed Insta-thot. I'm a self-whatever. We have built the platform. We have built a world in which she can say that and feel confident in saying that. And that's what I find messed up. We're in a world now where it's okay to be a gardening tool and be a self-proclaimed gardening tool. That's what I find really messed up. She went onto a podcast with 0 F's given and talked about slurping up half of a basketball team. Half. Not one, half. And then did the same thing, did a deed with well, look what you done started in the bathroom afterwards. Right afterwards, after she got done having her slushies.
Sloppy seconds, but in his regard, it's more than that.
Oh my God, that's like, it's like the
sloppy dozens, right?
That's like having Thanksgiving dinner, but everybody ate everything, and then you're just literally like gnawing off the little bits of meat off the bone. I mean, it's like everybody else is like, dog already got to it too. You know what I'm saying? And you're still going, well, I'm hungry, man. You know what I'm saying? Nasty. But that's real. And that's okay. That is okay. So much that she has a YouTube channel now. Bruh. Still telling these stories. And people are subscribing to this. And consuming this and encouraging this kind of ridiculousness. I'm sorry. Maybe I'm just too traditional, or maybe I'm just too prude, I guess, in that world. But
no, you're right.
It's just gross.
You're right. Yeah.
Like there are kids out here that are hearing these stories and seeing in their minds, it's formulating in their minds that this is okay, that kind of behavior is okay. It's being glorified. It's being given that thumbs up.
Scary.
It's sad. It's really, really sad. It's hilarious. Yes. But once you dive into it, I got to do it again. Dive into it. You see how jacked up it is. It's sick. It's sick. It's sick, man. Sick. I'm sorry. Anyway, woo! Yes. Yeah, no kidding. Tyrannus said, thanks, Pascal. You just earned her a subscriber. Hey, no problem. No problem. This is what I'm here for. You know what I'm saying? Helping you guys find the content that you need.
All times of the day.
Yeah.
You about lunch right now with a hoagie. Like, you know what? I'm not hungry no more.
No, I'm really not hungry. Eating a bratwurst or, a wiener schnitzel, whatever it is. You're like, nah, I'm good. Nah, I'm good.
Nope.
Nothing that looks anything phallic. I'm good. No bananas.
Salad, please. Thank you.
No hot dogs, no nothing. Not even a Snicker. You know what I'm saying? I'm good. Stop. Anybody got some cereal up in this piece? Damn. I need something else, man. Give me some soup. Anyway, okay, guys, that's the show today. Wow. Yeah, we really went in there on that conversation.
Yeah, we went a nice little left turn, man.
Yeah, hey, sometimes we need that left turn. Sometimes it's not always about, Biden and Trump all day long. So it's nice to take a little bit of a detour. You know what I'm saying? That is true, Bob. Our tongues are phallic, but unfortunately we still need them. So not like we could just detach them and put them off to the side. You know what I mean?
Cool cat.
No kidding. See? See what happens when you don't concentrate in school. Oh, you turn into a dirty garden tool. Oh, it's terrible. It's terrible. But it's real. That's a true story. And he is now arrested, or he has been released now, but on charges of assault, resisting arrest. And I mean, like I said, he straight up choked that mug out. He was out. That cop was out. Cop went night-night. You understand? Night.
He was whispering to Trey Songz in his ear. He was telling him all kinds of stuff.
Wait, say that again? What?
You're probably in his ear talking trash at Trey Songz. I'm pretty sure he was. It's totally coming at,
He probably was.
He had to. He had to say something crazy to him.
He's like, why don't you come over here and pee on me?
Right. He had to say something crazy to him. There's no way.
Yeah, the cop apparently did wrong. Hopefully they'll get down to the bottom of it, and hopefully these charges will be lifted. But straight up, I mean, Trey straight up choked the hell out of that cop. I'm surprised that cop got up as quickly as he did, because he was out for a second there. And Tyrannus, yeah, I hope he does have a good lawyer, because, if not, he's done for sure. Or at least he's going to be serving time. You know what I mean? See what you done started. Ooh, na-na. Ooh, na-na. You know what I mean? Like, anyway, it's a man. Okay. I'm done with that story. We gotta get going. But anyway, I want to say this to you guys. Thank you guys all for being on the show today. T, thank you for sweeping in or jumping in or dived into the show today. I really do appreciate it.
One today.
Yeah, we had to have some like every show. I would love to be able to accomplish a good laugh or two every show. You know what I mean? Even if it's a small laugh. Not every day you're going to be given such dessert like this Trey Songz situation, but at the same time, just something that we can laugh at and have a good time looking at. You know what I'm saying?
There's that healthy balance between politics and that poll. You gotta balance it up. So I'm just saying.
You done?
I'm done.
You're done?
I'm good.
Okay. Oh, shoot. There it goes again. Oh.
Tonight's show is part 2.
Yeah. But, yeah, tonight's show is part 2 of that poll. Working that poll. So, anyway. Everybody, thank you guys so much for being on today. I really do appreciate it. I will be on tonight at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time to talk about all kinds of stuff. I'm sure there's going to be more developing news of all sorts. So be on the lookout for my show tonight at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. I'm sure there'll be a pop-up video at some point today before the 7 p.m. show. So be on the lookout for that as well. Yeah, for all y'all who are new to the show, welcome to the family. We are halfway through 26,000 subscribers. Shoot, man, I am working to get to that 50. Like I said, we're now going towards 50,000 subscribers. And yeah, I'm excited as hell. It's really great to have such amazing people tune in and be a part of the conversation, being a part of the Pascal Show family. T, thank you so much for being on today. I really do appreciate it.
Yeah, I'll take that. I mean, Jay, like, thank you, Jay. I mean, call me Chocolate Prince, I guess. I don't know. I'll take that.
Excuse me?
Just call me Prince, but, like, I don't. I've heard, like, Chris Rock. I've heard Eddie Murphy, but never Prince. But I'll take that.
Oh. You know what I'm saying? You got to do that now. You know what I mean? Do it.
I gotta practice that.
Do it.
I gotta practice that. I can't sing like that. You know what I'm saying? I can lip sing, and then you do the background vocals. You know what I'm saying?
Let's see. What's
We're going tour with this.
I'm trying to think of a Prince song like off the top right now.
Purple Rain. Purple Rain.
Purple Rain. Yep. Purple Rain.
Yo, Apollonia, I'll take that. Listen, where's she at? Sign me up.
Oh my God. Bob just said, remember 10K before Christmas? Yeah, right? That was before
right?
Christmas.
Like,
I was sitting there going, can we just
9.9, right?
Yeah. I was like, dang, man, can we just get the 10K, man? Damn. And then all of a sudden, like we've been just skyrocketing.
Floodgates
you know what I mean?
open up.
Huss again?
Floodgates open up.
Yeah, I mean, let it come on, let it go. You know what I mean? Let it flow, let it flow, let it flow, go. Something like that. That's a good song too. That's a deep cut too. Damn. Anyway, it's time to get going. I appreciate all y'all. You guys are amazing. I'll see you guys tonight at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. Have the parents. You know what I'm saying? To be my girl or something like that. Anyway, I won't do that ever again. I'm sorry. That was really bad. But anyway, I appreciate all you guys. You guys are dope. Yes, Charlie Murphy's story about Prince on the Chappelle Show is the greatest ever. Yes, I agree too. It is hilarious. Blouses. You want some pancakes? Blouses win. And he can ball too, or he could ball too. Apparently he was a good basketball player. Yeah, man. I'm telling you. Prince was the real deal. You looking like Prince though? I don't know. That's a deep cut.
I'll take it.
That's a little bit. I mean, shoot, dude, that's fine. He's pretty. He purty. You know what I mean? I would die for you. You know what I mean?
I said Tyler Perry and Prince. They always call me Tyler Perry, so you gotta
Tyler Perry?
Yeah. Tyler Perry. Yeah.
You get Tyler Perry?
No, it's talking about you.
Oh, I was about to say, bro. I was gonna say somebody white told you that. Okay. No. Can I tell a really quick story? I gotta tell a quick story, really quick. It's hilarious. Okay. So I was at the mall picking up a gift from my girlfriend because it was her birthday this weekend, right? And so they're packaging it up, they're putting everything all together. It's all nice and tied up in a bow and everything. I got a mask and I got a beanie on, right? You can't see my face. You just see my eyes. Now, as I'm getting this thing together, this woman who is putting it all together, she goes, do you know who you look like? I wish I had the mask in front of me here. I had this beanie on that literally covered my whole face, my whole head, and then this. You can't see my face at all. She goes, you know who you look like? And I said, I might as well collect my penny today so I can make that $5 million, right? Because I get Tyler Perry a lot. Okay? So I go, who do I look like? And as she's doing this, not even taking a breath, she goes, Jay-Z.
What was she sipping on?
Why? How do I look like Jay-Z? So there was another girl there. She was a black girl that was there. because this girl was the woman that was helping me was a little tiny Asian woman, older woman. She was very sweet, but at the same time, she goes, "Do you know who you look like? Jay-Z." I looked straight over at the black girl. She gave me this look like,
Give her this look, right?
this is what I have to deal with every single day type thing. I'm like, I go, through the mask? I look like Jay-Z through the mask? That's what I literally said. The black girl goes, hey, no. You'll take Jay-Z's money, but not that face. I'm like, facts. I will take Jay-Z's money, but not that face. Right?
And Beyonce.
Oh, no, I said that too. I was like, he got Beyonce.
Right.
I'm not against Beyonce. You know what I'm saying? But more importantly, I'll take that money. I'll take his money. Not that face, though. And nope. I got so freaking weak. How is this like this?
No, Jay-Z is like
And
Mr.
this.
Camel, you know?
Joe
Camel.
You know what I mean? You got Jay-Z through this? You got Jay-Z through this?
I don't
How is
see
that
it.
possible?
Don't see it.
See, I don't see it either.
Not even a little bit. Not even I was drunk.
Damn it, I'm good looking. Damn it. I'm just kidding. But seriously, Jay-Z though? Like I said, I'll take Jay-Z's money.
For sure.
All day. I'm not saying that Jay-Z's ugly. I'm not. But damn, I'm like, his lips are like the size of my face. He's got big old lips. No, he got big lips. And she didn't see my face.
They used to call him Joe Camel from the cigarettes.
Yeah. Oh my God. But yeah, you know what I'm saying? But anyway, that was just random as hell. I'm like, Jay-Z, bruh? Jay-Z?
All right,
Okay.
no more Jay-Z jokes. We need a sponsor here. So we sorry.
Yeah, no
Jay-Z.
kidding. No.
We're joking around.
No. I'm not throwing any shade at Jay-Z. I'm just saying there's no way in shape or form do I look like that man. That's why like when you said Tyler Perry, like I get Tyler Perry all the time. So I'm sitting there going, bruh, give me that penny now real quick. Give me that penny. You know what I'm saying? Like, we good. Give me that penny though. Because I'm about to make $1 million, $5 million, because I hear that all the time. Literally, another quick story. I went, and this is good. So I went to because Super Bowl's coming up, right? So I went to Ray Lewis's Super Bowl party last year, right, in Miami. It was dope. It was lit as hell. It was at the Hard Rock Cafe Hotel. It was off the chain. Nothing but celebrities. You had Jamie Foxx. You had, you had Judge Joe Brown. You had Evander Holyfield, Gary Vaynerchuk, Gary V. You had every single person you can think of that was just part of, that's just popular and big and huge, all in the same room at the same damn time, right? Jeezy was there. I mean, everybody. Suddenly, this whole bunch of white people, sorry to say it, but a whole bunch of white people were running up to me because I'm standing around with my crew, and we're all really, really big guys, right? I'm 250 pounds, 6'4", right? So I'm a pretty big guy. And I'm with other guys that are like 6'4" plus and 250 plus pounds, right? So we all look like we're ex-athletes, ex-football players, whatever. Gronkowski was there. I'm telling you, there was so many people there. It was unbelievable. Anyway, bunch of people, like as you walk into the hotel, it was like a big red carpet roped off thing so that you had fans that wanted to see people walking in on either side. People were literally, I'm telling you, I'm not kidding, a whole bunch of people, they were all white. I'm just being honest. Not trying to point any race thing out, but I'm saying they were all white people. They were pulling me over to the side, going, "Can we please take a photo with you?" And I'm going, "Yeah, sure, why not? Why not? Sure, why not?" So I'm taking a photo like, "Hey, you know what I mean? Hi." This is pre-COVID, by the way, or actually, COVID was it was starting to rise. You know what I'm saying? It was way before anything got locked down. So I'm sitting there, taking a photo with people, like, "Hey, yeah, great." And they go, "Oh my God," as I'm taking the photo, they go, "I'm just so excited to meet you. My daughter loves your movies." Who do you think they thought I was? Don't worry, I'll wait. T?
I'm thinking. Hold on. Movies. I'm assuming child movies.
Bruh, I'm done with you. I already said his name 2 seconds ago.
Oh, okay.
Who do you think?
Tyler Perry.
Facts.
Yeah, okay.
Bingo. They literally thought I was Tyler Perry. So there were a bunch of people running up trying to take photos with my ass because they thought I was Tyler Perry. So there's a whole bunch of photos of me with these families, with these big white families, like huge groups of white people were standing around me thinking that I was Tyler Perry. I'm sorry. After a time, I said, F it. Fine. I'm
That
just
was
going with it.
Tyler Perry somewhere with IG. Hashtag on.
All these people from Florida was like, Florida. We're all out there going, yeah, man, let's take these photos. Literally, man, I love your movies. Love those Medeas. You know, hello. You know, that kind of stuff. Hallelujah. Can you do the voice? And I'm like, no, not today, guys. I'm sorry. I'm taking the photos, acting as if I'm Tyler freaking Perry, yo. There you go. Yeah. Isn't Tyler in his 50s? Hell yeah. You know what I mean? I'm like a more in shape, younger version of Tyler Perry. Let's just say that. You know what I'm saying? No shade on Tyler. It was just funny.
You was somebody white barbershop on the wall.
Facts. Facts. I'm somewhere out there, you know, and they literally think I'm somebody that I'm not. It was everything that it was hilarious. So after that time, I'm like, F it. Let's do it.
That's great.
You know what I mean? Bob, you haven't been watching my skits lately, but yes, I have been wearing a wig. A Trump wig. A Trump wig. You know what I'm saying? A Trump wig. So I have been wearing wigs, you know what I'm saying? But anyway, guys, funny random story. It was everything it needed it to be. I got so many stories from that trip. It was just, like I said, that trip was off the chain. You know what I'm saying? When is your next Madea movie coming out? I think there's like one more left, I think, apparently.
I thought she died, right?
No.
Oh, I thought he killed somebody off. Okay.
He killed somebody off, but I don't think
it wasn't her. Okay.
I think there's only one more he's doing, and then she's gone for good. And I say, do it, baby. Close that book. You know what I mean? She's been around a long time. Anyway, so that's the show, guys. I appreciate all you guys for being on today, chopping it up. T, thank you, of course, as well. I will be on tonight at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. There's going to be a whole lot of conversation, a whole lot of ridiculousness over there as well. So be on the lookout for that. I think David will be on with us tonight as well, so I'm looking forward to that. He actually is turning his one of his rooms into an office, or like into a studio, like not like this, but you know. Something like that. So I'm very, very excited. You know what I mean? I'm excited about it. It's gonna be dope to see him doing his thing in another room and making things pop off. But yes, I'll be on tonight at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. So be on the lookout for that. Love you guys. Hope you guys enjoyed today's show. Rebecca Seeley just said, this was fun. I'm glad you enjoyed it. I do this show Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. Central Standard Time. So be on the lookout for tonight's show and tomorrow morning's show. Jump in, enjoy, and being part of the Pascal Show family. You know what I mean? One last thing. I know I've already said it 15 times, but at the same time, I got brand new merch. Please, guys, go check it out. It is really some really dope stuff. Please go check out the new merch, new designs, and more new designs are coming out as well. So be on the lookout for those. But if you see something on there, they can be turned into mugs. They can be turned into masks. They could be t-shirts, hoodies, you name it, anything you want and more. So please go check out my merch store. That link is down below. Go buy. You know what I mean? Bye. Okay? Anyway, got to get going. Be good to yourselves. Be good to one another. Today was a good show. It was a fun one. It was good.
Awesome show.
Yeah. Awesome. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, baby. Anyway, it's time to get going. Be good to yourselves. Be good to one another. And I'll see you guys tonight at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. This is the Pascal Show. Bye.
Love, peace, and wellness for the holidays. Don't cancel them. Prepare, STL. Decorate. Make it as normal as you can, but slow the spread of COVID. Wear a mask. Wash your hands. Watch your distance. Prepare, STL, helping St. Louisans of color prepare and prevail.
But you see how he makes these S's in his body right here? That's where he's hanging on, and then he's moving forward with the locomotion of his ribs. That is classic Missouri rat snake right there. So I'm gonna go ahead and grab him before he gets into a hole. Now, these snakes are not biters. They won't bite as long as you don't squeeze them. If you just stop them like this, it'll freeze them, and then you just gently pull them back. As long as you don't squeeze them, they won't bite.
Yo, Mike, what's up, man?
Guy? Good to see you, man.
Yeah, so Sugar Fire.
Yeah.
Fully open, right?
Yeah, we're pretty much open. So you can't sit inside yet. Monday you can sit inside a little bit. We'll have 25% of the tables inside, and then we're letting it rip outside.
So I know that there's a lot of people really concerned about staying safe and all of that.
No,
so what are you guys doing in regards to that?
Well, we have extra people to clean and rub everything down all the time. Everybody inside's wearing masks. And we have little stickers on the ground so everyone can stay 6 feet apart.
Right on.
The tables are all spaced out, inside and outside.
Sugar Fire, open in full effect right now. They're staying healthy, they're staying clean. Go get you a rack of ribs. Sugar Fire, open right now.
Thanks.
The Fur and Leather Center, providing the highest of fur and leather goods.